This looks like an interesting person here. Who are you?
A basic interesting person.
This is the famous Moris Cairns, currently of Monterey, California. How are you doing, Morris?
Pretty good, Rockman. Pretty good. I'm at a total loss as to what to say.
I've been asking this question of other people, but why don't you tell us how you felt when you got the news that Bapak had passed away?
I didn't really feel anything. I've just started feeling something perceptible about it during this weekend, the Congress here. And what I feel is that his presence more, and I can recall feeling in the past. And it's a very nice feeling that he feels more present now to me. And I like the feeling. I like the feeling now that Bapak doesn't have the burden of his body and his life here. That he's maybe more free to be with us. That's the way it feels.
Thanks.
Hey, thanks.
I'll take you off the spot now.
Thanks.
And here is equally famous Marwan Lomele from Los Angeles, is that right?
That's right.
How are you enjoying the Congress here, Marwan?
I like it. It's all right. A little upset sometimes, but I feel pretty good.
How did you feel when you heard that Bapak had passed away?
Well, I was shocked. Shocked. Then I went to Latihan and everything changed. Latihan was different. It was really different.
Jennifer?
It's like that.
Who wears short shorts?
Something's gone that you can't ever get back. It's really, it's not here anymore. But we think sometimes that I hear people talking about like the future of Subud is up to us, and that's true. That's true. It's also something that it's not doesn't have anything to do with us either, and that's what I like to say here. You know, it's kind of you kind of have to balance those two somehow. You know. But I think our testing has changed. I think that's the real serious thing that's kind of happened. You know.
Think it has improved, you mean?
No, I don't. But you know, maybe it will because we don't have that to rely on anymore. I think that's what I feel more. See, I used to feel in my feelings. I used to rely so much on that testing, on that feeling that was over there. Mm-hmm. And when it was gone, I didn't have it anymore. I don't feel like I used to go into crisis. I used to feel special about things, but I think that's gone from me. You know, it was him all along.
Thanks for talking.
Thanks for asking.
No, I didn't.
Okay, now I'm going down to the lodge to one of the little rooms.
This is the view looking out from the porch. And the porch is where the eating hall is, where we have the famous pork and beans lunch. Here's a typical satisfied eater,
My signature?
having just eaten 3 platefuls of pork and beans. He's now very
And cake, Yes.
fat and happy.
coffee.
Would you want to say who you are for the camera? Where you're from?
Here, look at my badge.
So you need for someone else to look at your bag and tell you who you are. Huh? You're in some kind of a crisis state, obviously. This is Muchtar Salzman from
Santa Rosa.
Santa Rosa, and you're a helper up there, in that group. And how are things going in that group?
Oh, no problems.
No problems. Are people progressing spiritually there?
Oh yes, very much.
What level have they gotten to?
We're almost at the 6th level. Most of us.
Very good. Muchtar, I've been asking people this question, but would you share it with us? How did you feel when you got the news that Bapak had passed away?
Gee. Is that thing really on? Yeah, that's putting me on the spot there. Well, I came home and my wife told me. So my first reaction was, of course, that I couldn't believe it. So I stood there, standing there. The next thing I smoked a cigarette and sat down. And I sat down maybe for an hour or so, and then I thought I should call my sister in Holland. And it was the middle of the night there. So I woke her up and asked her if she knew the news, and she said no. And I said, well, Bapak, and then I started crying. You know? So I told her that Bapak had died, and then I called my brother also in Holland, and the same thing. I said Bapak. I started crying. It was a short cry, and then it was just quiet again. Then I called my other family in Chicago and Hawaii, and they knew already, and that was that. That's how I reacted to that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to hear Isaac Dobbs in about 5 minutes. All right, I'll bring you the. Did you get the car yet? Didn't go yet.
More?
Need anything there?
You have anything else you'd like to share?
Yes, many things. You've put me on the spot there, man.
Tell us a good story.
A good story.
Anything about Bapak maybe, or would you like to share any experiences with Bapak that you've had?
Yes. I was looking very much forward to Bapak's visit this time, you know. I always look forward to Bapak's coming, but this time I felt if Bapak would come, I would like to ask Bapak, would he please test me? My feeling was that I would say to Bapak, I'm willing. You know, I'm almost crying again. I'm willing to do the work as a helper, but I need some help to show me where my shortcomings are, my obstacles. That's what I felt that I would like to ask Bapak when he would come, and I wouldn't care, you know, just in front of everybody. So I haven't dreamed for Bapak for a long time, and about 1 week before Bapak died, I had this dream, and in this dream there was a congress and Bapak was there, and he called me and used me in testing. And so his first question, Bapak asked, show, how would you show, how's your attitude towards Bapak? And I was bang, like that, you know, like a soul, you know, straight. And then Bapak asked me, okay, show now how, I think something like how you're feeling towards Bapak, you know. And then I fell on my knees.
You mean, so it's like
It's like prayer.
And do you have anything to say about reading particularly? Yeah,
Putting me on the spot. But anyway, yeah. And what I feel now, like crying, I think as an emotion of love for Bapak, you know. So, but also Bapak said something in it, and I forgot what he said. But I could only, and then I could get up when Bapak shook my hand, and then the feeling was so real. It worked through the next day, you know, like, I was really there. So when I related this to my sister, when I was talking to her, I cried very much about it because I felt maybe I had said goodbye to Bapak.
Hello.
Can you say who you are for the camera and where you're from?
You first. Do we have these last names?
Yeah, why not?
Go ahead, Larissa, you first.
No, it's just
You're seeing 2/5 of the Didyk family. This is Mariani and this is Larissa. We're from Carmel Valley.
Are you enjoying the Congress?
Haven't been here long enough to find out.
Oh, you just arrived, huh?
We just got here.
I've been asking different people this question, but can you share with us how you felt when you heard the news that Bapak had died, passed away?
Oh boy. I guess I felt a kind of closing of a door in a certain part of my life and a certain part of the life of Subud, and a real curiosity and wonder about what would happen next.
How did you personally feel?
I guess the personal part of it was really feeling that the closing of that door in a certain part of my life.
Yes. Anything else you'd like to share with us?
I think it's your turn.
Okay, who's this young lady here?
I'm Muftiah Butler from Nevada, up in Marin County.
And you have a big family, don't you?
Yes, I do.
How many kids do you have?
Counting godchildren and stepchildren. I have 7 children of my own and 2 in-law children.
How did you feel when you got the news that Bapak had passed away?
I felt sad. And I also felt peaceful at times, as if Bapak had been relieved of his burden. But it made me realize how much of my life I owe to Bapak, and how grateful I am that he was willing to share the latihan. And how grateful to God I am that Bapak was with us, and then I was part of the pioneer generation.
How's your latihan?
Fine, how's yours? The latihan lives, for sure. It's not dependent on Bapak or anybody. And I feel this is a new beginning for Subud. I'm really excited. I'm decided to test again about being active as a helper. I feel like it's a really exciting time.
Hi, sweetie girl. Did you bring any sisters?
Well, it's nice to see you. Looking
Yeah, we
great.
brought Rosina.
Thank you.
You brought Rosina.
Yeah, I'm going to go interview